All right, folks, step into celeb sphere as we unpack the hottest star scandals the web refuses to let go of. And right now, this situation is massive. We're jumping to the jaw-dropping clip of Sir Carter that just surfaced, the first true glimpse of him in ages. And the internet's response is completely insane, okay? Let's break down what unfolded.
Today is a big day because my mother, who worked so hard on her book, she has the #1 book on the New York Times. Everybody please say, congratulations, Mama T. 1, 2, 3.
Beyoncé's ultra-guarded universe seems to be cracking after an unexpected clip of Sir Carter popped online, and folks are losing it. Sir has forever been the most hidden Carter child, rarely referenced, and practically never spotted, so this sudden attention feels totally shocking. The footage traveled instantly, and through social networks into turmoil. People are debating over his wellness, his look, and what Beyoncé might have been keeping tucked far from the public this whole time, and the timing.
Please give it up for the hardest working crew.
Rumor has it Beyoncé's camp is already rushing in the background. Though some supporters believe the damage is already sealed, now the online world is raising the same eerie question: what's truly happening with Sir Carter? Did this clip validate the murmurs that have lingered for years? From what commenters describe, the video captures her moving in a manner that's leaving viewers seriously uneasy. One user even claimed he seemed to be drifting around, whatever that's supposed to imply now.
Second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing.
The bottom line is, the footage isn't exactly flattering, and it's dragging old theories right back into center view. There have already been quiet whispers that Sir might be on the spectrum, which some think explains why he's been kept out of sight for so long. But now, folks online are pushing the narrative way too far, accusing Beyoncé and JayZ of being embarrassed by him, a cold and baseless accusation that only sent the whole discussion spiraling even harder.
Amazing performance.
What's really blowing people's minds is how this footage even slipped out in the first place. Beyoncé is legendary for keeping her inner circle tight, military-level tight. Her whole operation usually moves like a lockdown fortress, so a leak like this means somebody is absolutely catching heat. But here's the twist: plenty of folks think this wasn't an accident at all. Rumors are already swirling that the clip came from somebody on the inside, someone close enough to have real access, someone bold enough to drop it on purpose. Nobody knows who did it or what they were trying to expose, but the fallout has spiraled into a complete disaster. Beyoncé is reportedly in full panic mode behind the scenes, trying to put out fires before things get even worse, and the backlash has been brutal. Fans are flooding social media with harsh reactions, dragging the Carters and demanding answers. And honestly, this entire situation might explain why Sir has been kept out of the spotlight for so long. Beyoncé and JayZ have always been extremely private when it comes to their family, but no matter how hard they work to shield their kids, they still can't stop the world from watching.
What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion.
The Carter clan has been studied up close from the very beginning. Their kids basically enter the world already surrounded by global eyes. Blue Ivy and Rumi have been given space to shine. Award shows, on-stage cameos, fashion features, all of it. We've seen them grow through perfectly controlled public moments. But Sir, he's been a question mark since day one.
Dance for my. She gone. Grab your cowboy. I will be your protector. Even though I know someday you'll shine on your own, I will be your protector. Wanna be your protector. Don't give it up for Rumi.
He disappeared from public view almost instantly, which of course made people start wondering what was going on. Beyoncé has always kept her private world locked down, but with Sir, the vibe feels different. Like she's been shielding him from the spotlight with an extra layer of protection way stricter than anything we ever saw with Blue or Rumi fans. Since something wasn't adding up, it genuinely looked like they were purposely making sure he stayed out of sight, and naturally, the internet caught on. The more the girls showed up at award shows, public outings, or even simple family moments, the more obvious Sir's disappearance became. Social media kicked into overdrive with theories. Everybody was trying to figure out why he was being kept completely hidden. It reached a point where the whole internet was asking the exact same thing. What's actually going on with Sir Carter? Why does he feel like the Carter child who barely exists? Those questions got even louder during Beyoncé's biggest public appearances. While Blue Ivy and Rumi were right there in the spotlight, Sir was always missing. Pops up at events, and Rumi is slowly turning into a tiny celebrity herself. But Sir? It's like his whole storyline vanished. The vibe surrounding him was completely different. Yes, Beyoncé added Sir to her Cowboy Carter visuals during the Protector segment, and that moment hit emotionally. But fans quickly noticed something unsettling. Every clip of Sir used in the show was old, easily from 2 or 3 years ago. That detail hit people hard, almost like quiet evidence that the family doesn't want the world seeing him as he looks today. Instantly, social media exploded with more questions. As speculation went wild, a lot of people became absolutely convinced that something was being kept under wraps. One theory that caught fire fast was that Sir might be autistic, and maybe that's why Beyoncé and JayZ were keeping him far away from crowds, cameras, loud noise, and the madness of celebrity life. And honestly, to plenty of people, that theory felt believable. But in classic Carter fashion, Beyoncé and JayZ stayed totally silent. No clarification, no denial, nothing at all. And that silence just made the internet dig even deeper. Then things took an even darker turn. Some fans started linking Sir's lack of visibility to those long-running rumors connected to JayZ, the same old allegations that never seemed to disappear online as those whispers resurfaced. Another idea began to spread. Maybe Sir is being protected from the backlash connected to JayZ's past. But then people hit the obvious point. If that's the case, why is Sir the only one being shielded this intensely? Why not Blue Ivy or Rumi too? When you really analyze it, Sir is the only child getting this level of extreme privacy, and that's exactly why people don't trust the situation. It's made fans wonder what sets his circumstances apart, why so much secrecy around him specifically. And honestly, this isn't even unique to the Carters. Look at the Kardashians. The exact same blueprint. The daughters are everywhere: photo shoots, brand deals, TikToks, headlines, but the sons? Practically invisible, tucked far away, while the girls become the face of the empire. So now fans are asking if there's some unspoken Hollywood formula where daughters are pushed into the spotlight and sons are kept out of sight. And once you notice that pattern, it sticks. Tons of celebrities get accused of riding the wave of their daughter's fame while quietly hiding their sons from cameras. Suddenly, Sir Carter seems to fit right into that mold, which leads people to the big question: are Beyoncé and JayZ doing the exact same thing? Is Sir Carter being removed from public view for his own well-being? Or is something deeper happening that the fans aren't being told? No one has a solid answer, but the internet is buzzing nonstop and people are connecting dots everywhere. Hollywood has always had a habit of showcasing the kids who benefit the brand and keeping the others away. When it doesn't, that's not a secret. So naturally, people are wondering if Beyoncé and JayZ are playing that same strategy with Sir. At one point, Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, stepped in to calm everything down. She told fans they were exaggerating, that Sir is just a chill kid who doesn't like attention. She even tried to shut the theories down entirely, but instead of settling the situation, her comments only made the discussion blow up. Even more people started giving the whole situation side eye instead of answers. It felt like another layer of mystery. Suddenly, everyone wondered if the Carters were hiding more than they were admitting. Tina, who's always been super active in her grandkids' lives, offered a rare description of who Sir actually is and the version she Painted sounded completely different from what the internet had imagined. She said Sir is extremely smart. She described him as being obsessed with numbers, loving puzzles, and being way more advanced than people think according to her. Sir just doesn't vibe with the noise that comes with fame, while Blue Ivy and Rumi seem energized by the spotlight. Sir is the opposite. He prefers quiet, calm, and distance from cameras. That's the story Tina tried to give the world. She insisted Sir is simply a relaxed, easygoing kid who likes staying in the background, minding his own business with zero interest in being a public figure. Was her effort to silence the rumors, but honestly, it barely changed anything. The internet still wasn't convinced. The theories kept building, especially the claims that Sir might be autistic. Even with Tina's reassurance, fans kept digging. Some even pointed to an older Beyoncé interview and claimed she was subtly referencing Sir's situation without openly stating it. And from that point on, the conspiracy theories just snowballed. In that interview, when Beyoncé spoke about her daughters, her tone was bold and empowering. She said she wanted them to grow up seeing themselves as leaders, CEOs, women who shape their own futures. She talked about confidence, capability, and strength. Very assertive, very uplifting. But when she shifted to talking about Sir, the energy changed completely. Instead of leadership, Beyoncé focused on protecting him. She said she wanted to teach her son not to get swallowed by the internet's expectations, and that she hoped to build healthier images for him to look up to. That subtle switch didn't go unnoticed. Many fans became convinced it was a quiet acknowledgement that Sir deals with something different, possibly hinting at a neurological challenge. And once that theory caught momentum, it didn't slow down. Beyoncé wrapped that interview by saying she wants Sir to grow into a man who understands his value and recognizes the magic in affirming his own identity. That line has been dissected by fans ever since. It was deep, no doubt, but even with all the analysis, all the theories, and now this leaked video stirring everything back up, Beyoncé and JayZ still haven't addressed a single rumor about Sir. Not one statement, not one comment, not even a tiny hint. They've held onto their signature silence. And now that the clip is going viral and people are whispering that Sir might allegedly have a more serious form of autism than anybody realized, the pressure is building. Fans, critics, and even casual observers are waiting to see what the Carters do next. Will they finally break their silence and shut down the talk once and for all? Or will they double down on their privacy and say absolutely nothing, believing that staying quiet is actually the best way to protect Sir? Some people think speaking up would end the rumors. Others believe that explaining anything sets a bad precedent and invites even more intrusion. And then there are those who think Beyoncé and JayZ are simply choosing their child's peace over the public's curiosity. But what do you think? Should the Carters address the situation before it gets even more out of control? Or is silence actually the smartest, safest choice for Sir? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear your take, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to CelebSphere, and send this video to your people so they can join the conversation too. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.